What's up guys, Nick here, and today I want to talk about my complaints with Windows. So starting off, these complaints are coming from someone that has used Apple computers all their life. So you could say I've been raised in the luxury of Mac OS. But as you guys know, I recently bought Rainbow Six Siege on PC. You can't install it on Mac OS, so I obviously had to get Windows over boot camp. And some of these complaints may seem nitpicky, but if there's one thing I have to love with Apple computers is that it just works. No weird drivers or anything like that. So, let's get into it. First, I hate drivers. Now, I know Mac OS has drivers too, but you never get messages on your desktop about needing to upgrade them. It just does it without you knowing. And I have respect for those that have to use Windows for their daily driver, like always having to update drivers for graphics cards, keyboard and mouse, headphones, even video drivers for your monitor. It gets pretty annoying when I go to fire up a game and it tells me my video drivers are out of date. So I go check the Windows driver thing and it says they're all up to date, but my game says they're not. So, I don't know, comment down below if you guys have a fix for that. But at this point, I just gave up trying. I can still play the game, they run fine, so I just exit the message and continue on with my day. But could someone explain to me why I have to restart my computer to download a keyboard and mouse driver? Like seriously, on Mac OS, you just plug it in and pretty much any peripheral just works. No downloads, nothing, just start using it. But I mean, I kept getting error messages about my keyboard and mouse drivers being out of date, and I had to restart my computer. And for my monitor, I had to download drivers just to make it work. I couldn't imagine having to use Windows 10 as a daily driver. I mean, it's bad enough trying to use it for gaming. Another huge one is the updates. Not even an hour after I installed Windows freshly over boot camp was there an update that required me to pause all my game downloads and restart my computer. 9 out of 10 times, my Mac just does it without me knowing. I'll just log in one day and the little thing will pop up asking if I want to go on the tour of the new update. I'm just like, oh, it updated, that's cool. And the times it does need to restart, it doesn't just do it. I choose when I want to restart my computer, so if I'm editing or something, I can just postpone that restart until I'm done with whatever I'm doing. Comment down below if you have any fixes for this or whatever, but it gets really annoying. Now to probably one of the biggest frustrations I have with Windows, and that is the virus software. This genuinely frustrates me. The other thing's just little stuff. I'm being a little bit dramatic about the past two things, but this one is actually annoying. Now, Mac OS isn't perfect, and it does have viruses out there, but it is way more secure than Windows. On Mac OS, you can comfortably and flawlessly use the machine without ever needing to install any antivirus software. No messages will pop up, no errors, you won't get 1,000 ads for antivirus software. But on Windows, I didn't install one, and for 5 straight minutes, it kept giving me all these pop-up ads about antivirus software I should download, and things that I should do to clean my PC or whatever. Luckily though, to Windows credit, they have a little built-in way to check your PC, which is what I use, and it's enough to take all these stupid ads away. But there's definitely a lot more viruses and bugs out there for Windows, and Windows is just so much more vulnerable than Mac OS because Windows can run on basically anything, while Mac OS really only runs on Macs or a very specific Hackintosh. But there's just something about an antivirus software that really just doesn't do it for me. I mean, they have access to my computer and everything to protect it. Like, that just doesn't seem right. I mean, yeah, it's necessary, especially if you do use Windows for your daily driver. You need to have the antivirus software to protect everything that you work on. But like, I'm just playing some games. I literally downloaded Siege, Discord, Spotify, and Fortnite. I downloaded 4 applications, and it's giving me 1,000 pop-up ads about antivirus software and your computer might be at risk. Like, how would it be at risk? I went to 4 secure websites with companies that I know are legit, and applications that are genuinely useful and are legit, and they're constantly updated, so it's not like I went to sketchy websites. So why do you have to tell me for 5 minutes of just nothing but antivirus software I need to download? But as I said, Mac OS is not perfect. It does have its flaws, it does have its shortcomings, and it's all down to personal preference at the end of the day. I mean, as I said, I've used Apple computers my entire life. I use Mac OS on the daily for all my video editing, all my emails, all that fancy stuff. So I've just been used to using Mac OS, and going into something new like Windows has definitely been a transition for me. But luckily, I only use Windows for gaming because I will give it to Windows. They have better games, more games, and they have better gaming performance all around. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Comment down below what operating system software you use and why you like it over opposed to the other one. But I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. Peace out.